Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Year of the Batman. Today's episodes are The Og and I and How to Hatch a Dinosaur. So, regarding titles, I tried my best to find out what the hell Og is. No clue. I feel like the title is like reminiscent of The King and I. So that's what I'm going off of. And yeah, How to Hatch a Dinosaur. We'll get to that shortly. So the villain of this one, of these two episodes, is Egghead. Very glad to see him back, and I'm just gonna say, like, in this episode, there's like two. I'm just gonna say diet Russian countries. I'll just say country A and country B, just for simplicity's sake, just because their names were just. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, so um, yeah, it's Egghead's the villain, and also the Queen of Country whose name's Olga, so I'll just refer to her as Olga. So it starts out uh, Olga and Egghead kidnap Commissioner Gordon in a hot air balloon, and they they contact Batman through the Commissioner Gordon's telephone because he shows up and Batgirl shows up and everybody's there. And he's like, "All right, I'll let him go for 10 cents." And they're like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll let him go for 10 cents for every single egg that's eaten in Gotham City." And I'm just like, that is such a dick move. But the fact that it's like related to the eggs and would of course get you millions and millions of dollars. It's just so funny. So Commissioner or not Commissioner Gordon, Chief O'Hara, he's in charge of like the egg tax and making sure everything's like accounted for properly well. Batgirl and Batman and Robin are in charge of like tracking down Egghead, and there's this one scene. It's not it's not relevant to the show. I mean, it's relevant, but like it has no bearing, like it has no effect on the story whatsoever. So Commissioner Gordon, he's upset and goes to this diner to like get a bite to eat, and he orders like his usual. And Egghead, he steps in, and he's like, "Actually, my friend could go for some eggs right now." And Chief O'Hara's about to uh, go nuts on him. He's like, you hurt me. Commissioner Gordon gets it. So Egghead orders um, Chief O'Hara to buy and eat a dozen eggs, which is so funny because every egg he eats is 10 cents. And convert that to with inflation, that's like $11.86. And that's just so fucking petty. I love it so much. The fact that he like went to the guy in charge of all of this and is like, "All right, you're gonna eat some. You're gonna eat a full dozen eggs just so I can get $11.86." Like that's just peak petty, and I love it so. And that's the scene. It's just fucking egghead just making Chief O'Hara eat eggs so he can get just a smidge bit more for the egg tax. It's so stupid. I love it. So, um, anyway, Batman and Robin, they figure out that the Queen Olga, she's probably going to like steal this. I'm just gonna call it a giant coffee maker. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like at this at Country A's embassy because Country A and Country B are have been at war with each other for centuries, and the owner of this big coffee maker. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just gonna call it a coffee maker. It's freaking massive, like the size of a room, massive. So the legend goes, whoever's in charge of that controls the country, and it's at the Gotham City embassy because there's talk of Country B wanting to take that just to fuck with them, I guess. So Batman and Robin, they have a plan. They sneak into the into the coffee maker. It's not a coffee maker. It's something else I can't remember. It doesn't matter. The thing is like it's just fucking huge. Okay, it's just this huge big thing. Imagine like a blender, but you can't see the inside. Okay, just something like that. So they get in, and as soon as they get out, they try and rescue Commissioner Gordon, but Olga and her cronies are ready to go because the embassy guy, he was a traitor. So, um, fight comes out, they get captured, and Olga is like immediately smitten with Batman. So she's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna kill him." And Egghead, being the smarty pants he is, he's like, "Hey, I've dealt with him before. We need to kill Batman and Robin like immediately, or they will screw us over." And she's just like, "No, I kind of caught him. I'm gonna make him my second husband." Because right now she's like engaged to Egghead, but apparently queens in Country A, they can have up to six husbands. So yeah, Batman's got some competition. Um, so Egghead, he's like protesting it, and she's like, "Yeah, screw you, dude. I'm a queen." And she like knocks him out, or she gets one of her henchmen to knock him out. So fast forward a little bit, she is about to marry Batman and Robin uh, when boom, out comes Batgirl, and how Batgirl found them is is genuinely some bullshit, but it's so funny. So she contacts Alfred, and she's like, "Hey, I got this long shot of how to find my dad. Don't tell Batman and Robin because it's just gonna be it's so they're gonna wonder how I know so much about Commissioner Gordon." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll keep your secret. What's the deal?" And she's like, "Well, he wears this very distinct aftershave, and it's very rare. And I was wondering if there's like some way we could track it." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't think we can do that. We're just gonna have to be detectives the old-fashioned way." And it's so funny. You just see Alfred just like running around town just sniffing all this stuff. And keep in mind, Commissioner Gordon, he has been kidnapped for a while now, and it's so funny. Alfred like goes up to this one building, and he's like, "Yes, this has got to be aftershave symbol number 4, whatever the hell." And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, that's like through a building, and it's been a while. So either that is the world's most powerful aftershave, or Alfred is fucking part polar bear, part like hound or something. Like that nose was incredible. And so Batgirl shows up because Alfred radioed her, and she's like, "Oh yes, yes, that's Daddy's aftershave, all right." So before Batman marries Olga, she steps in. Fight breaks out. Alfred he sneaks in. He frees Robin. All the thugs are down, and Olga, she's like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Hey, Egghead, I need you, I need you." He's like, "Oh yeah, you didn't need me a few minutes ago when you're about to marry fucking Batman." And she's like, "I changed my mind. I love you so much, please." And he's like, "Okay." So he like opens up a box, and it's got some hens in there laying eggs, of course. And he's like, "I've been feeding these chickens onions for 6 straight months. So let's see what goes on here." And it's so funny. So he throws 3 eggs at him, and they just like it turns into pretty much tear gas because when you cut onions, you cry. So his onion fed chickens produce like this automatic crying gas, and I'm just like I'm not a farmer, but I know for I'm 80% sure that wouldn't work, but it can't be fun. So that's the end of the episode. Commissioner Gordon's back. Batman, Batgirl, and Robin are all crying, and they flee off. And it's really weird. The next episode doesn't really like have much connection with the last one. It's still a two-parter, I would say, because it's the same villain and villainess and whatnot. But like the plan completely just changed. So now this time, it starts out he goes to a radium. I don't know, container or something, and he steals 2 pounds of radium. And they're like, okay, he's not going to sell it because that's only going to be like $1,600. So I don't know what his game is. So fast forward, he is then at this one museum trying to steal a dinosaur egg because he found out if you expose dinosaurs to radiation for prolonged periods, they can come back to life. So Batman, Robin, and Batgirl. Well, I guess Batman and Robin, and then Batgirl are trying to figure out what the hell it could be, and they find this like one article, and it's about how this old chemist he was the one that discovered it. If you like apply radiation to an egg, it can come back to life. It's not been proven; it's just a theory. So both Batgirl and Batman and Robin they turn on their Geiger counters to try and find them. Um, so they do end up finding them, and it fast forwards. So Batgirl and Robin they drop in, and a fight breaks out, and so they get captured. And you're kind of wondering where the hell's Batman at? So he turns on the machine one last time, and then the egg starts to hatch, and then boom, out pops a dinosaur, and it's making all these kinds of crazy noises, and it's like about to attack them, and I'm just like, well, what did you expect? It's a fucking dinosaur. It's not gonna play fetch and sit for you. So the dinosaur chases Olga, Egghead, all the thugs outside, and they just go straight to the police car van. They're like I said, we want to get the fuck out of here. Because Batman told them, hey, just like surround the area and just be ready to catch some criminals. And it turns out the dinosaur was actually Batman in disguise. How? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, that's it for the episodes. And I just gotta say, I was so thoroughly entertained by just how zany it was. Like the egghead just being a fucking dick to Chief O'Hara for no reason whatsoever, just to screw with them. Like the little dinosaur hacks thing, like just two really good episodes, I will say. So if I was gonna rate this, I'd probably give it a solid 6 out of 7. Just because I don't give it a solid 7 out of 7 because the two episodes they don't really connect. I mean, they connect, but it's just like, eh. But still, super fun episode. Yeah, not really much else to say. Bye.